I never thought this day would come.
Well, this is supposedly a horror game.
Yeah, well, we had somebody request this game like last year in August, I think. And I was like, because we had done an episode for Valentine's Day, but you were not all that impressed by the game, and I could see how elements of this game could kind of remind you of that, and you would not like this game.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't give it a chance to get to the part that would interest you. So I was like, I totally wrote it off saying, nah, she'll never go for it.
Well, it happened to be one
and here we are.
Well, it was one of the free monthly games for PlayStation Plus. And I'm like, Doki Doki? What the hell is this?
For horror?
Yeah, and
all right.
Well, I didn't even know it was a horror game, so I looked at the trailer. And it claims it's a horror game, and it's disturbing, and I'm like, huh?
All right, give me a name.
Kelvin.
Kelvin. That's a K, right?
Yeah.
Vin.
There you go.
Okay. I was nervous there for a second, but I figured it out.
Kelvin McAllister.
Oh. Good. It's Calvin and Klein, man.
Hey. I see an annoying girl
Oh, no, this would be me. I
Oh.
see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up.
Okay.
But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away.
There's a lot to this.
However, oh god, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
You should give him a more interesting voice. That was kind of boring. I'm like,
I know, I'm going for like America's Most Wanted, aren't I?
It's like, dude, have an emotion. See, now I have to overcompensate. I almost left again, but I caught you this time. Maybe. Oh, that's you.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me.
I was.
That's mean, Kelvin.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
But it keeps the weird people away.
I don't know about that.
No, it does. It works for me at work.
Really?
If I caw to the crows, like when I'm in Manchester, like the creepy homeless people stay really far away from me. It really works out. Just be the bigger crazy person. Fine. See, I just said it in crow first. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
Were you trying to be Indiana Jones?
Oh, there's a good one. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
Makes it sound like a disease. By the way, Kelvin.
Yes, Klein?
Have you decided on a club to join in yet? Or to join yet?
Yeah, stay away from Sayori Club. A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs.
Well, what about a cult?
I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I say it this year?
You did.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about.
Yeah, see, that's why I never do that with my workout partner. Because then I end up rucking 12 miles in the mountains. Oh, God, that was a rough one.
Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I can really.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. I mean, the fact that you can feed yourself is amazing. Your happiness is really important to me, but it's by my definition of happiness, not yours. And I know you're happy now, or so you say, but I don't really believe it, because I'm not happy, and I'm going to project that onto you. But I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years, because you're not used to the real world.
What the hell's a NEET?
A NEET? I don't know. It doesn't sound all that neat, though. You trust me, right?
I don't know.
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
All right. Okay, so a NEET, youth not in employment, education, or training.
So a bum.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy and shut up. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
I guess I'll promise you that.
How committed. Hey!
Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself... What?
I don't even remember. But this game is...
Sound like you said something about a penis.
No, I did not.
Oh.
I said, that's what this game is.
Oh. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head.
Mm-hmm.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it.
Wow.
After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall. That's what I actually do a lot. Looking for an ounce of motivation.
Uh-huh.
Clubs?
And axes.
Sayori wants me to check out some club. Axes?
Yeah, like a club as a weapon?
Oh.
Like a
Now I see where you're going.
billy club?
I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yes, that's where I'll go.
Hello!
Oh, no. Sayori! Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I notice a string of drool just dropping from my chin. I'm really spacing out, man.
I thought I'd get you coming out of the classroom, but you were coming out of the closet instead! But I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in!
Oh, great. Nice to know privacy's a thing.
Hello! Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
No what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
What? Sayori?
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
You don't even know what it is. Hey, meanie!
Sayori is vice president of the literature club.
So it's a book club.
Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature.
Well, what kind of literature?
In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. I really wanted to respond to that, but I was halfway through reading that.
Well, I guess they're just reading the articles, and you can still call it literature.
Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title as vice president.
I mean, you could read the advertisements, too, I guess.
That said, my interest in the literature club
It's not even there.
is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyways?
Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
That's true. It seems like a you problem. Sayori, like what the hell?
I know, right? I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's cunning it as to have planned it all out. I let out a long sigh.
Oh, I did just that too.
Yeah, you did.
Did that, yep.
Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake.
Well, okay.
sugar.
Yes, let's go.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Well, that's a bit dramatic.
Not very. I dejectedly followed Sayori to cross the school and upstairs.
Is it actually a cult?
A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities.
Uh-huh.
Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Sheep, 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 it's time for sleep. Everyone, the new member is here!
Under duress. I told you don't call me a newbie. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Nice meeting you, Marge.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Kelvin, what a nice surprise. There we
Like
go.
you said, a moist surprise.
Well, maybe I did.
Oh, why? What type of club is this?
Welcome to the club.
Sounds like she's drowning. All words escape me in this situation. They're all weird. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
So sorry.
I wish to bang you.
Well, there's a way to be upfront.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I did not recognize.
Really?
Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Uh-huh.
A pesky first year.
Uh-huh.
She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
What kind of cupcakes?
Evil ones.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Oh, no, wait. That's the other one. Oh, boy. I gotta learn their names.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly.
Just ignore her. Okay. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Wow, you nailed that with that voice.
Thank you. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who apparently comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that alright? What's right? It's great to see you again, Grandma. Sweet smile.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we're in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica?
Come sit down, Kelvin. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Oh boy, why are they laced with?
Ha! You'll find out.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I just got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
Let me get you some tea.
You
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table.
can't see it in the picture, but take my word for it.
Yes. As soon as Sayori mentioned, reloading. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Why do I feel like I still read that wrong? Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet.
Oh, see? He's coming out of the closet.
Oh, yeah. Where'd you hide? If I was hiding. Still hiding awkward. Feeling awkward.
Feeling.
I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dungeon.
Is that a Freudian slip?
Maybe.
Down the stairs into the dungeon?
A dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. As mine walks by,
Yeah.
the whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute. Why are the ears so good and big and not sweet?
I love that voice.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face.
Oh, wait.
Oh no, don't do it. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite.
That's what she said.
Oh, Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is so sweet and full of flavor, I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did, Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy.
He's turning into Red Fox. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
This really relies on your power of imagination.
It's a literature club.
Okay.
It's like reading a Goosebumps book right
Yes, it is.
now. You keep a whole
you could
tea
make
set
choices.
in the classroom. Oh, that was a question.
Yeah.
I'll just put a question mark at the end of it.
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. If I read.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you.
I've never heard somebody drowned on land before.
So gross and say it's just a post-nasal drip, but... yeah? That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away. Oh, there she goes.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you.
You do?
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad. Ha!
She faintly smiles at herself in relief.
I think she farted.
Monica raises an eyebrow.
She smelled it.
And smiles at me.
So, what do you consider a literature club?
The chain tied around my neck.
She only has half a tongue.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori, by the chain around my neck.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so
What's so great on me embarrassed?
I very am.
But oh, make sure you feel right at home, okay? I'll spread it another literature club. It's my duty to make the club fun, exciting for everyone.
I feel like Winston Churchill was just a step up of being understood. Monica, I'm surprised.
You understood me?
God, you come with subtitles. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs.
They were boring.
Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well,
Did you make that noise?
I don't know.
To be honest, let's settle the politics around the major clubs. But only not about the budget. The public laid out to prepare for events.
It sounds like a chicken that's drowning.
Chicken of the sea.
For all the things public I personally enjoy. I make something special out of it.
You'll notice. It says when she opened her mouth, a strange accent came out. Not when she opened her mouth, cheese fell out.
Literature. I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's really a great leader.
She is. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You gotta put it that way.
I could.
Not many people are really interested in putting out all the effort to start something, but I do.
What's your ethnicity? I'd love to learn the language.
I don't know. Eastern.
Oh.
I didn't say from where, though. I never gave a reference point. It could be anywhere.
East could just keep going until it's west.
Exactly.
Especially when something like attention. Literature. Go ahead. To these people, you will find in one while. The historic school events. But the vegetable. There was more important. I'm confident.
She's laughing.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate.
God, that's more talented than a German. How many different noises you could put in an R?
I don't know. I'm just trying to amuse myself.
Right, everyone!
Yeah. We'll do our best.
You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
I know.
Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must
Insanity.
have worked real hard. So you've seen this game before.
No, I know nothing about this game.
Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature, which we haven't really talked about.
So, Kelvin,
Oh,
what
no.
kind of things do you like to read?
Henry and Mudge.
Calvin and Hobbes.
Clifford the Red Red Dog.
The Berenstein Bears.
Bear in the Big Blue House. Roly Poly Oly.
Oh, God. Well, that's
Arthur.
not a book. Those weren't books. Those are TV shows.
Yeah. I'm sure they made books out of them.
You completely jumped to television.
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Amelia Bedelia.
Manga! Yeah, that's something.
Yeah.
I mutter quietly to myself half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh,
Oh, really?
it looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. I think I might have pushed a button.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change.
And so can I.
Could be a
Contrary.
Playboy, I'll read anything.
Contrary to popular belief.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see. The poison hasn't activated yet.
I do get that vibe from that sentence.
Am I supposed to read that?
Oh, I told.
That wasn't me. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
What a manly voice.
Thank you.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading.
I have to counteract jellyfish hair. That's how I remember her voice. jellyfish. Sound like I'm drowning.
She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
Safer that way. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
It is, actually.
I'm amazed I said that in one breath.
Yeah, I am too.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh, really?
Well, it's Halloween, so...
About 5 pages at Freddy's.
Ah!
I read a horror book once.
Just once.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level.
Obviously.
At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Oh, wow! What? It's right there. That's what she said. God. I guess you could say that. I don't know if she can. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, it just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. You let me write about cute things. Don't do it, Natsuri. What? What gives you that idea? You let a piece of crap in my behind the voice made me club.
Thought she said a piece of crap.
Don't say it out loud. And get it back.
No one would understand it if she did say it.
Well, I don't know. They seem to understand her. Probably because they've been in the club long enough.
Your cupcakes. Your poems.
Never been in a club ran by a jellyfish.
Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Ooh.
So Yuri settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders.
Is this the horror?
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
What's she writing about?
You wouldn't like them.
You wouldn't like them.
I know, I'm like, wow.
Not a very
Feels
confident
very
writer
strongly
yet.
about this. I understand how Natsuki feels.
You do?
Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. You have to actually have skill. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
My heart?
Your heart.
See, it's like I keep forgetting the voice, and then once she just pops in out of nowhere, it completely surprises me.
If you try to tell me, you can send an example of how to do it. You've done it.
She has no response.
Me either. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I want to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment, probably trying to figure out what the hell Monica just said.
Okay! Let me review everyone.
I think their
What?
translators are starting to die. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
I think her parents dropped her way too much as a kid.
I think she took the Tide Pod challenge a little too much, a little too strongly, a little too competitively.
She didn't know that what Tide Pods really were and just thought it was a pod by the tide.
Low tide. High Tide Pod.
I'm looking at the last two words, waiting for something that sounds like it, and it's not sounding like it anymore.
What even? Yeah, let's do it. What?
What the hell is that? A surprised goose?
No, we have no mama. Let me go home. What all of them more comfortable with each other? Let's go down to the bar of the club.
You're having a stroke.
Is that right, Cowan?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
I have no idea what the hell you're saying. What is that?
Who are you?
Are you human?
Are you even human?
Are you deaf or something?
Like Beethoven. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought.
Ah.
What kind of eyes?
All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
Are you guilted yet?
Pop.
I'm sorry, I thought.
Cowan.
You all? I'm defenseless against these girls.
Sirens.
They're
all
not
of them.
human. How do I respond with logic? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is just the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
Oh, wow.
Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club.
Wow.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. I need a Dramamine.
Yeah.
Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
You?
If it really just came from the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Let me go to video.
I don't know. Thanks, I guess, if that's what you said.
Hello there, everyone. Good note. Remember the eyes of Simon.
Poem. Monica looks over at me once more.
Well, look for the thing how you express yourself.
I'll be kicked off. I'll be cooked.
I
Get
am.
the pot going. I'd be kicked off school property. Yeah. What the fuck? You sound like a dog that was backfiring.
I'm trying to have fun with this. There's not a lot to go on.
Yeah, again, I told you it's not right away with the horror.
Or anything.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my meteoric writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me.
Is this the anxiety warning? Performance anxiety?
While the girls continue the chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Kelvin. Since we're already here, do you want me to walk home? You want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always sleeping. Oh wait, she's staying after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Oh no. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Fish Breath. Well, will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
You
All
want
right.
to?
I'll just need to make the most of my, my circumcision.
Oh my god.
My circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me.
Uh-huh.
And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, it's time to write a poem.
Oh,
Pick
boy.
the words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Okay.
Out of those girls, who do you like the most?
I think Yuri is the most
Yuri?
sane,
All right.
and hers is the easiest voice to do.
She seems very sophisticated, so I imagine all the fancier words would probably be
Like-
for her.
Contamination.
Okay.
Climax.
Oh, she liked it. Climax.
Uncontrollable. Ambient would probably be one too.
Ambient. Yay!
Oh. Uncanny.
Really not misery.
That one too.
Oh.
Ah.
Unrestrained or
That's what it-
eternity.
Unrestrained.
Okay. Oh, you got it right.
Infallible.
Wow. I immediately look for the longest word, and marshmallow is not that sophisticated.
Analysis, maybe.
Analysis?
Maybe, yeah, probably.
We don't want to go vanilla?
No, that wouldn't be Yuri.
You already know her. Or is she
Ooh.
your best friend?
I'd say either disarray or vivacious.
I'm
Maybe
looking at-
disarray.
Oh, I was looking at vivacious. Oh, okay. Although, there's probably multiple words that could be for each one of them.
Probably. Maybe tragedy. Oh.
This is a tragedy.
Huh. Vertigo.
Yeah, I'll go with it.
Yeah. Covet, perhaps? Agonizing?
Holy crap, you've got her number.
Fester. Ooh, either melancholy. Well, maybe after image.
Oh, down here.
Yep.
I'm getting kind of scared.
Fickle.
Fickle. Oh, there it is.
Flea, maybe?
Sucks. Kitty.
I think hopeless might be more. Damn. Maybe portrait.
Portrait.
Boom. Tenacious.
Tenacious D.
What? Whatever that word is. I'm not
Oh.
familiar with that one.
I don't think I've ever heard that one either.
Effulgent? Effulgent. Maybe if I hear it pronounced, it's like I'll actually know what it is, but I've just never seen it written before.
Effulgent.
Effulgent.
I'll just...
Effulgent.
Effulgent. Shining brightly and radiant.
Ooh, I like it. Effulgent.
Emanating joy or goodness.
Go with that one.
That one.
Probably.
All right, the last one.
Entropy.
Entropy.
Boom.
All right.
All right, now what the hell did you come up with those words?
You'll have to find out next time.
I guess we will. The jellyfish lady's coming for us all. I hope you enjoyed the insanity. I tried having some
I know
fun with
I
the-
did.
With the voices there. Had some good laughs going.
Yeah, the voices alone made this episode for me.
Oh,
and,
good.
And I'm kind of afraid now that we've seemed to pick all Yuri words.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see what happens. Like, what kind of poem
Yeah,
is
because
made
I
out
think
of...
after this point, this is when like you'll start seeing signs of.
Okay, because there's been
things.
no horror except
Well,
for the
it's
scary
it's
jellyfish
the first day.
lady.
I told you with each progressing day, it gets even worse.
Okay, well, I guess we'll find out what happens next time.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can stay up to date with us. We post on weekdays.
Yay.
Hope to catch you next time. I completely forgot where I was in my speech. I'm like, wait, I already said all of that. I can't say it again. I sound like an idiot.
You'll fit right in with the club.
It's the fish lady.
Let me tell you about the chocolate cakes on which I ate many of, and that's why I look very pudgy.